Welcome to the Red Cloud Research Roundup, hosted by Red Cloud Financial Services. It is December 4th. Exploration and development company Star Diamond has some exciting news out of Saskatchewan as they acquire full ownership of the Fort Alacorn diamond project in the region. Mining analyst Timothy Lee is here to provide details, followed by a recent merger announcement out of Luminex Gold and drilling results from Barton Gold. Rounding out the episode, BP mining analyst Taylor Compeluzier is here to discuss recent drill results from North Isle Copper and Gold's Northwest Expo project in British Columbia. So with that, Tim, over to you.
Hello, and thank you for the warm welcome. This week, Luminex announced an agreement to be acquired by Adventus Mining Corp. To create an Ecuador-focused exploration and development company. Luminex is LR on the TSX Venture Exchange, and it is a Red Cloud investment banking client. Under the terms of the agreement, Luminex shareholders will receive 0.67 of an Adventus share for each Luminex share held. At the latest closing prices before the announcement, this correlates to just over 25 cents per Luminex share, or nearly a 50% premium to the last closing price. As well, a concurrent financing for about US $17.1 million is expected to be completed as part of this transaction. This will include participation by Mr. Ross Beatty, Wheaton Precious Metals Corp., as well as Luminex's existing Ecuadorian shareholders. The combined company will include Adventus's El Domo Curipamba copper gold project in central Ecuador, as well as an exploration portfolio of more than 130,000 hectares, including the PEA stage Condor Gold Project. El Domo has a completed feasibility study, is supported by an investment contract with the government of Ecuador, and is on track for a construction decision in the first half of 2024. Prior to completion of the concurrent financing, existing shareholders of Adventus will own 61%, and existing shareholders of Luminex will own 39% of the combined company on an undiluted basis. The merger is expected to be completed in January 2024. In our opinion, this is a positive agreement for Luminex, as it creates a stronger combined company with an advanced stage near construction project in addition to one of the largest exploration land packages in Ecuador. As well, over the past 2 weeks, Barton Gold Holdings Limited reported drilling results from its Tunkillia Gold project in South Australia. Barton is BGD on the ASX and BGDFF on the OTCQB. The results are from RC holes completed at the southern 223 target, as well as the 223 North and the northern extension of the main 223 deposit. Highlights include 1.52 grams a ton gold over 55 meters in one hole within the southern 223 target. The company noted that mineralization in this hole is consistent with low variability along the 55-meter interval. These results demonstrate continuity along a new 300 meters strike south and 300 meters north of the main 223 deposit. Interestingly, in both areas, the mineralization is somewhat offset from the strike trend of the main deposit. Tunkillia hosts a JORC-compliant resource of 1.15 million ounces of gold. Barton plans to complete an updated resource estimate for Tunkillia, possibly by the end of 2023. Assay results are also pending from drilling of surrounding growth and exploration targets at Tunkillia. In our opinion, these are positive results as they further extend mineralization a total of 600 meters beyond the resource area at 223. This correlates to about a 30% extension beyond the existing resource footprint. We anticipate that this will add meaningfully to an expanded resource estimate. Moving on, I'd like to talk about Star Diamond Corp., which announced that it had entered into a binding agreement to acquire Rio Tinto's 75% interest in the Fort Alacorn diamond project in Saskatchewan. Star is DIAM on the TSX, and we have a buy rating and a 60-cent Canadian target price. As part of the deal, Star will also acquire the trench cutter, drill rig, and the plant, including the diamond sorting machine previously used for the bulk sampling program. In consideration, Star will issue Rio Tinto a number of shares, such that Rio Tinto will own 19.9% of Star's outstanding shares. Rio Tinto currently owns 2.3% of Star shares. Rio Tinto will have the preemptive right to maintain its 19.9% ownership in future financings and will have certain standstill protections allowing the right to increase ownership if Star receives an acquisition proposal. Star Diamond will take full control of the project and will release and indemnify Rio Tinto for liabilities relating to the project for a payment of $4 million Canadian from Rio to Star. Rio has agreed to provide letters of credit for up to $9.9 million over 5 years to secure certain environmental remediation and reclamation obligations related to the project. In our opinion, this is a positive, transformative deal for Star Diamond. The 19.9% share ownership equates to a value of about $7 million at Star's current market cap. Including the $4 million payment to Star, the net acquisition price for Rio Tinto's interest is just under $3 million. This is a low price to pay for 75% of Fort La Corne, which is one of the preeminent diamond development projects globally. Taylor, on to you.
Thanks, Tim. This week I'm going to discuss North Isle Copper and Gold. We have a buy rating and $1.25 target price. North Isle announced additional Phase 2 drill results from the Northwest Expo area at its 100% owned North Island Copper Gold project in British Columbia. Results extended the strike length of the gold-rich Zone 1 by 25% to at least 600 meters, with 400 meters of dip. Hole 17 extended mineralization by 200 meters to the northwest, returning 0.68 grams per ton gold equivalent or 0.64% copper equivalent over 64 meters. Zone 1 remains open for expansion along strike. The best result from this batch of assays on a gram-meter gold equivalent basis was 2.13 grams per ton over 130 meters. We have updated our Northwest Expo mineral inventory and now estimate a potential base case mineral inventory of 58.4 million tons at 1.22 grams per ton for 2.3 million ounces of gold equivalent. The Northwest Expo maiden mineral resource estimate is now expected in the first quarter of 2024. The maiden resource is planned to include Phase 3 drilling. However, if Hole 26, which is a 300-meter step-out to the northwest that's currently being drilled, confirms further extension of mineralization, the company would likely need to complete additional infill drilling to include this possible extension in the resource. We'd also note that there's lots of news flow going into 2024. Assays are pending for a total of 15 holes at Northwest Expo, Goodspeed, and Pemberton Hills. The results from Goodspeed are expected in December of 2023, and North Isle previously reported that XRF scans returned anomalous copper readings of up to 0.5% copper in numerous holes. Thus, we expect assays from Goodspeed to confirm the presence of mineralization. Overall, we view the strike extension positively and believe it could indicate the planned mineral resource may come in at the higher end of our previous mineral inventory estimate range. As we stated, we now estimate a base case mineral inventory of 2.3 million ounces of gold equivalent after taking account of the latest mineralization dimensions and drilling intercepts. We continue to believe that a higher grade component to the resource could positively impact the already compelling economics of the North Island project and support a smaller starter operation.
Thanks for listening to the Red Cloud Research Roundup podcast. We hope you enjoyed the dive into recent notable mining news. Remember, you can join us every Monday for new episodes, and as always, you can head over to redcloudsecurities.com to access our research portal, to read full disclosures, and to sign up to our email list. That's it for this episode, and see you next time.